Hi guys, my name is Lerato
And my name is Mpho,
and we are the founders of Handcrafted Marley Locks.
We are a brand that specializes in the making of artificial dreadlocks, like the ones my sister has on her head. And we make them from scratch ourselves, and we make them from ordinary braiding hairpiece.
So we've been running for the past 3 years. Our business was established back in 2017 and we've been growing ever since. We are a black-owned registered business.
Some of the reasons why we chose to start a business was so that we could be independent and so we could help out at home.
And to obviously build generational wealth. Our business was affected negatively when the pandemic started. There was literally a point when we had no clients and the company wasn't generating money at all for almost 2 months.
Yeah, and at the time we had just started renovating our first salon, and that had to come to a standstill because we didn't have the money to put into that.
He's a hustler, unbreakable, a people's person, and a future billionaire. This is The Hustler's Corner with Sbu well known to you and I as DJ Sbu.
Hello hustlers from across the world, thank you very much for tuning in and welcome to the Hustlers Corner. Yes, we are in Johannesburg in South Africa and today we are in a place called Efosloras, Sekaslam, Eguruleni. Some people call it Esprit View because they're just right next to each other. The first thing I'd like for you guys to do is go straight to that sharp sign and we're going to click it on the count of 1, 2, 3. Click. Thank you very much for liking it. In case you bumped into this video by accident, this is the Hustler's Corner. This is a platform where we get to speak to people that are making things happen, people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, people that are building brands, people that are selling, people that are growing businesses, people that just think differently and they just believe in themselves to go out there and make things happen. As you would know, we opened up I don't want to call it a competition because just the other day I was interviewing a business mogul, Mr. Kandani Msibi, who runs the 360 Global Solutions, which is over $1 billion rand per annum business, a group of companies. And he commented on this Hustlers Corner podcast and said, Sbuda, due to COVID-19, I would like to, as my company, help out some local businesses. And I thought he was just talking about a business or two businesses, or maybe at most 3, which I was really excited with. Oh, my platform is going to be helping some people, because you guys do know how passionate I am about assisting all of you guys out there. It turns out he wants to assist 10 people. I'm like, wow, sir, that's incredible. It's like 10,000 rands per business, 10 businesses. I'm like, wow, that's 100,000. He's like, actually, no, let's make it 20 businesses. Wow, 20 business, 100,000. That's like 200,000. Like, no, actually, let's double it. Let's give each business 20,000 rands. And that's the reason why we are here today, because you also stand a chance to win yourself that opportunity to win 20,000 rands, not for you, but for your hustle, for your business, for your company, for whatever it is that you are running on the side or that you're growing, or your brand or your product or whatever it is, your services. So today, in Efosloras, we came here because some young people decided to enter for the competition. How do you enter? You record yourself a 1 to 2 minutes video telling us about yourself, telling us about your company, showing us what your company does, and I'm sharing a little bit about how COVID-19 has affected your business and how is the 20,000 rands from 360 Global Solutions and from the Hustler's Corner. How are we both going to help your business? Or let me say, how is the 20,000 rands going to help your business? So you must explain that on the video and then you publish it. Publish it on all your platforms, Twitter, Facebook. If it's on Twitter, you must keep posting it maybe almost every day. Don't forget to use these 3 hashtags, which I will tell you about later. So you post it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever it is, but don't forget to use 3 hashtags, and that's how we're going to find your video. What are those hashtags? The first hashtag is DJ Sbu, hashtag DJ Sbu. The second hashtag is hashtag COVID Biz Saver. That's COVID, COVID, Biz, B-I-Z. As in America, they say B-I-Z, and then Saver is in S-A-V-E-R. So it's hashtag COVID Biz Saver. And the last hashtag that you mustn't forget is hashtag 3, the numerical number 3, and then 60 in words and then life. So hashtag 360 life, hashtag DJ Sbu, hashtag COVID Biz Saver. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Usis Mpho no Sis Lerato. They own a company called Handcrafted Marley Locks, and I'm gonna go straight to the big sister Mpho. Welcome to the Hustlers Corner.
Hi.
Yeah,
it's like.
Yes. Tell us about who you guys are. Mpho, who are you guys and what's your background?
Okay, Mpho Lerato. Lerato is actually older.
Oh, wow.
She's actually older.
Because I heard her earlier on saying Usiswami, so I thought she meant Usiswami.
I have nalento leyo ukuthi vele.
Oh yeah,
Ngimdala vele. So we are the co-founders of the Handcrafted Marley Locks, and the business here has been running for 3 years now. Sikale literally from nothing. And Gashkatlusiswam ukale I1. And I've just always been that girl, yeah, so bit lazy, you know, between the two of us. She's always been more driven, more hardworking, but she never left me behind. Like, so she was like, let's just do this together because and then I was like, okay, fine, I'll start off with helping you. I don't wanna, you know?
Yeah.
And then and then I went from Humtusa, and then we just became partners, and we've been riding ever since.
Well, that's incredible. So you guys are siblings, you grew up together?
Yes.
So how has your relationship been since in Kula? Like,
it's been hectic because
Sibling
it was horrible, like enemies type of thing. At all. And I think my mama wakatala ile nto ukuthi aswani, and was so like shiana 2 years, but aswani at all. And she took us to like a family friend, and she was like, like sort it out. And we went there and we spoke to this lady, we call her Umami Dearest, and she just basically showed us like we literally have each other. Abangani bangajiyela now namhlanje umuntu avuke athi akusabatla bachomi yaka Mpho, like iphelile le nto le, and who am I gonna depend on? And we've been best friends ever since.
That is incredible, because sometimes you bring family into the business and you end up spoiling the business.
Yes.
So Nina, how has your professional relationship been?
It's perfect, if I could, well, for a lack of a better word, because of course the siblings siyalwa, but into engithanda ngami no Lerato singalwa sihlale manje senza ama-locks singakhulumisani. But siyasebenza, knowing ukuthi kusasa sine client, we will not let that get in the way of our work. We will work and we will sort out whatever we are dealing with after. So we make sure ukuthi we don't let izinto zethu personal affect business yethu.
And that's what I like about people with a vision. When you set the vision, it sets the tone on how you're going to be disciplined on getting to the final destination. So even if niyakabana or there is things that hinder your progress, but whatever can happen, you are all aligned to understand you both, or you all have a common vision. So you can't just continue running wire, but whatever the little differences you might have will eventually take you guys to where you're going. That is if you guys are very adamant about sticking to the vision. And what is the vision for Marley Locks?
Well, I think our biggest like goal, vision, picture, we want to be distributors. We want abantu baye Latina stock ama-happy's corner ukuthi siwayenze ba stock ama-locks wethu corner. I think that's the biggest thing that we want for Handcrafted Marley Locks.
So you want to be the main supplier?
Yes.
And then do you source them locally or overseas?
Locally.
Okay, or sometimes I
well, no, but i-happy's like ama-happy's siwathenga where everyone buys ama-happy's, where wonke umuntu onesalon stock akhona, abantu bastock e-Africa Cash and Carry, we go there, we thenga ama-happy's and siyahlala senza ama-locks.
And then what makes you guys different from everybody else who ends in UL?
Because thina siyazenzela. Esikhathini esiningi into enginotisile ngabantu abayenza artificial dreadlocks is that they buy into enzo omunye umuntu, or ufike eAfrica thina mistock ama-happy's bona bathenga ama-locks apacketiwe already bese afike akucharge i-labor. Tina, we literally don't sleep, like we stay awake overnight making them from scratch. So I think that's what's different and what stands out about us, the fact that they are literally handcrafted.
Wow, now that's very interesting, but let's go to the person that started this entire venture. Where did the idea come about?
Sure.
I think it's safe to say it just happened. I was chilling in my sister's room, sbukele TV, and then an idea just came. And then I was like, "Ay man, let me think of big hippies. Ama leftover yana sele sibona ukuthi yabo. Can I execute like into esengqondweni yami ngibona ukuthi izophuma." Okay, ngihambe ngebig hippies ngithole sele ngiyenze. First attempt was horrible, epic fail. It was so sloppy. Oh my god, I should have kept it as a frame. And then second attempt,
and this is 2017.
Yes. And then second attempt, yapuma vele the way angakhona manje. And I was like, okay, first one, let's see izoba njani mangido ngiqhubeka yabo for the full head, because bengifuna ukuzifaka mina, but usisi wami akekho, she wasn't active ezandleni back then, you know. So ngithe mangiqeda ukwayenza, I was like, let me install her, because at least I had an idea as to ngifuna ukwafaka kanjani, yabo. And then ngamfaka, and then she was happy at the end. She was like, girl, I look nice and all. Yeah, yaqala kanjalo.
Wow, and then what made you think I can make money out of this?
Honestly, when I started, I didn't think of business. It was just bengifuna ukuzenza mina, because it was run about the same time a new brand bekadungena, but ngithema ngwabona in person azange angichaze yabo. So I was like, "Ay man, let me see if I can mimic something similar." And then I liked my end products, and then ngithema ngiposti ithombe ku Facebook on my personal accounts. People responded. They started asking, "Oh, where did you buy the hairpiece? These look nice." And then I was like, because mina ngithanda imali yabo. I was like, okay, guys, no ngizenzele. I made them. They're like, "Oh, okay, ngicela usenze." And I'm like, "No, guys, angiyenza abantu, because next time I do it about really, honestly, because the hours, the labor, I was like, it's not for me." And then literally my friend had to beg me. She was like, "Please, I'll pay you. Just give me a price. Like, like I really like them." And then month end Yakona, she was literally our first client. Shout out to you, Ntombi. No, simenzele kubo, because it wasn't a business. So she was like, "No, you can come through, and then, you know, I'll buy you guys like snacks and whatever, and then we can just catch up while you do my hair." And then literally that's how it started.
And then yes.
Yes, sisebenzela in my mom's lounge, guys, for the past 3 years.
So, but now you guys are moving here. You've just told me what your mom just chucked you guys out of the house.
So yeah, now we are moving into this beautiful space which is under construction. Yeah, this is going to be our salon, first one.
I love such stories when I look at it before ikitiwa, you know?
Yeah.
So that next time nasengiza lap here. And I like that, but there's challenges in how entrepreneurs get started. But I can see a beautiful new couch.
Yes.
When I was starting with I used to save my neskoleni, and I'd save like 1,000 rands and hambe yothenge ample, you know,
Yes.
How are you planning to kit up this entire situation?
Sure. Entrepreneurship is actually not easy. Guys. But I mean, client, you know, let's say client one, we take like maybe 60% of it or 70% of it, and then like buy what we need for renovations, like my tiles, my blinds, my cupboards, you know, like gangan. So we know what this month we wanna focus on like chairs and couch, and then the following month we wanna focus on basin, my tiles, and then that's just how everything just comes together at the end. Yeah.
And then how are you marketing your business around the community?
Facebook,
Instagram, Twitter. That's where we are. But I mean, I think the major part of us starting was mainly on Facebook, on my personal accounts, because a lot of people know me and I know quite a number of people. So among posts, I do get like a large reach. And then until we decided to go on Instagram, and then I think late last year, that's when we opened our Twitter account.
That's beautiful. And how's the response been out there?
It's great. Like, honestly, it's great. Besides
social media, word of mouth is just doing the most for us because umuntu makazobona inwele on one of our clients, they ask, oh my God, your hair looks beautiful. Like, where did you do them? And then we get like random messages on like WhatsApp. It's, oh no, I got your number from a lady I bumped into. I really loved her hair. So, I'd like to set an appointment as well.
And are you making money?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Straight to the point, yes, we
are. Like, we don't see, my results.
Animal nani tola ni enzani?
We save it if we're not renovating. So we have a business account for that where we chuck certain percentage of our savings, and then some of it goes to renovations, and then some of it goes to our baby sister because she is part of the business, so we do save.
Oh, she's also the third partner.
Yes.
She must come to the camera. Come. Say hello to the camera. Don't worry, you don't have to speak. Just come say hello. Come tell them who you are. What do you do? There's the microphone. Talk to them. Hold it like you're on TV. Speak to them. Tell them who you are. What do you do? What are you gonna do when you grow up? Speak to them.
Yeah, look at
the camera.
Okay, so my name is Kensanya. I do art, I draw, I do gymnastics, I do a ton of things. So my sisters are also saving up for me to go to an art school because I really love art. And I have no idea yet what I want to be when I grow up.
But right now, what are some of the things that you do apart from school?
Gymnastics, drawing.
Oh, that's lovely. Gymnastics and drawing. Oh, you're smart. And how old are you?
11.
11 years old.
Grade 6.
Grade 6, ne?
Yeah.
Have you started studying online?
Well,
not yet. Okay.
I go on YouTube Kids.
Okay. And what else?
That's all, maybe. I watch a lot of YouTube. TV. TikTok. I do TikTok. Yeah.
That's great. And what would you like to say to, or how did they start actually? Is everything they're saying about their business the truth? Put it on your mouth. Yeah.
They're really great. Their logs, they're really inspiring to other people also. They're really nice.
Yeah. No, you're proud of them, ne? How does it feel for you to hear her say on camera in front of everyone watching that you are the third partner?
I feel so great. I was like, oh, they finally said it.
In front of the whole nation. Thank you. It's great to meet you.
Sweet.
Tell them to follow you on social media. How do we find you? Tell them they're on camera.
You can find me on TikTok. The name is The Santos Girls. And please follow me on TikTok because I'm really great. I'm really funny also.
Thank you. We love you, ne?
Thanks.
We're not allowed to touch each other. Social distance. We love you. Thank you. All right, let the interview continue. Oh, that's amazing, man. I like it when youngsters are getting exposed to business at an early age. I think I was one of those people. I was always next to my mom. From back in those days, about Mr. Herman Mashaba, when he still had the black like me in small streets. Ored Lami was running a salon those days. My mom was very popular in being one of the first black female business people in Tembisa. Some of your parents who might know my moms or who come from Tembisa, they'll tell you about umamzozo, being next to my mom exposed me to how she ran her salon. She was there on time because she used to work with her other siblings. I just watched and I absorbed all of this. Little did I know that I'm getting so influenced that one day I'll become that. So that's why I always say, be careful what you expose your children to. It's just like when they're exposed to they'll be like that when they go out there. But when you are doing something incredible and great and you're building something, involve your children from an early age. You guys do know that I advocate for creating wealth, I advocate for entrepreneurship, I advocate for ownership, but at the same time, it has to be taught to our young brothers and sisters, the nieces, the nephews, as young as possible. My daughter is 7 years old, she's already learning. When are you gonna start teaching your children? All right, now we're gonna come to the COVID-19. Hey, the 2020 all excited. Well, this is the year. How did COVID-19, what happened? Take me through the story and how did it affect your business?
Okay, so the year started and it was, business as usual. Plus, when the year starts, it's back to school, so it gets a bit hectic. And then all of a sudden there's this virus, and then all of a sudden there's lockdown. So it wasn't a thing yokuthi announce ukuthi okay guys asasebenzi or kube ilento ukuthi like kokumuntu bekasaba. So literally it was as if as only business like nothing, and that really took a strain on the business here because business was because preferably miss stock ngama box, so that we don't have to go back a lot. And there's certain colors like abo black, bashashe baphele, so black mega phela and milling hambi namhlanje your stocker, and I don't have money to do that. That instantly becomes a problem. And besqat uqala ama renovation for this space so that we can move out of the house, and that literally came to a standstill. Phela if bokungana lockdown bokumele ukuthi right now sesiqedile ukurenovate, bokumele ukuthi we are working in here, there's shelves, there's a basin, there's everything, but right now we have a couch, we don't have shelves yet installed and whatnot, so it just set us back as a business.
And how will this 20,000 rands, well, thanks to 360 Global Solutions and the Hustlers Corner, how is the 20K going to help your business?
I was telling Lerato, I can't wait. I'm a box on my piece. It's the one thing that excites her the most. And also is Caesar because we are experimenting on my week, because a lot of people have asked us, guys, I'm my week. So this is literally our first week. This is our first experiment.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there's a lady, she owns a spa, like towards our ex-woman. She was like, I'm trusting you guys. Because we've never done it before. She's like, it doesn't matter.
I trust you.
I will send you guys 500 rand. You will tell me though how much the week costs, but I just want you guys to just start. This is motivation, start. So thank you, ex-woman. And so the 20K is literally gonna help us with stock. It's gonna help us get izinto for a week because it's pretty expensive getting everything for the wigs. It's gonna help us catch up on all the progress we've lost in terms of renovations, and she's gonna help us get back on our feet.
That's incredible, and I'd like to hear your opinion around our natural ethnic African hair as opposed to other hair. And I can see that you guys chose this niche of going dreadlocks. And I look at your sister, she's got an afro as well, which is very complementing to the natural dreadlocks, even if you guys also do artificial dreadlocks as well, for the people who don't have the patience to grow them. Unlike us, who've got the patience. Yeah, but it takes long, guys.
Funny thing is, sonke la endlini, the three of us, my mom included, besnama dreads.
Wow.
I cut mine because I was like, I can't. Like, I'm a braids, so we ended up cutting our dreadlocks. Everyone, my baby sister cut hers, Lerato, my mom, everyone cut their dreadlocks. But it dreads still, So, I mean, if you can have it dreads for 2 months, you'll keep it. It looks real. The longer you have it on, the more real it seems. You can reuse them like mine. I had these on last year, December. This is a reinstallation, which we did overnight because we are superheroes. But that's what I love about our brand.
I'd like to encourage you guys to go online. I'd like to encourage you to take your businesses online, even if you don't have a business, just lost your job, or you're a student. Even if you're young, you're 14, you're 18, 16, 12 years old, start now. Go online now. Don't only exist on social media. Go to the internet, find out what is drop shipping. Go do your research, find out what is affiliate marketing. Go do how do I open up an online store like Shopify and then take my offline business online? How are you doing that?
We haven't really tapped into the whole online business space But that's what we are currently working on. So we have guys who are helping us out with our website and setting that up so that people can have options to buy via the website as well. Because they don't want to install locks through us. They just want to purchase the hair and install elsewhere, because other people live in different provinces, for example. Then they can just buy through the website instead of like sending us WhatsApps. And then also maybe like setting appointments. Maybe we'll, work around developing an app for that. And then people can just book their appointments via the app and then just test it out if it's gonna work for us, the whole online.
Trust me, it will.
Space. It will.
Because it's already working.
Right.
Social media is online. But it's just a part of it.
Yeah.
You just need to go full on. Go exactly as you're saying, the website, go the app way, go selling accessories, other hair. And you'll see as you grow. That's why I always say to people, just start. God will provide as you go. And that's what's happening to you guys.
Yes.
Uvele waqala. Bona manje sokuklela bo DJ Sbu next to you.
Hello.
So thola ma 20,000.
Hello, guys.
So thank you, I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And what would you like to say lastly to market and sell your business to anyone out there?
Like DJ Sbu said, guys, just start. Easy, ulogo complain. I don't have money, I don't have capital, I want to apply for funding. Like, just start with the little you have. Like, save up. Instead of spending that money doing like other things, like maybe buying clothes or going out with friends, restaurants, like just save up to start a business. At the end of the day, you are building a legacy for your children, So just try it out. You won't know if it's going to work out until you try. So just try
And
it
then
out.
lastly, I'd like for you to look at the same camera as you're speaking. You're now look at yourselves. You're looking at yourself. Actually, let me say yourself specifically.
Okay.
Was bigger when
Yes.
more 2030. That's 10 years from today. You need to remember you'll be a millionaire at that time. Yobuhlala kuphi business izobe futhi selingekho ngisho nala.
Yes.
Lizobe selikwenye indawo enkulu angazi kuphi. But mhlambe le branch sazoyikhipha.
Yes.
Le branch izorunwa izobe runwa.
Yes. Shareholder.
So what would you like to say to you 10 years from today over there in that camera? Ngicela umtshele yasizwe ukuthi ukhuzwa kanjani ukuthi abe lapha khona.
Lerato Santos, millionaire darling, you are doing great. I know it's not easy, but you are pushing boundaries, and that's very important. Just keep your head up high. You're gonna get challenges, you're gonna get knocked out, and just stay focused. And you have your sister, so it's like the Santos sisters against the world, so just keep at it.
Wow, that is so dope. I like that. The other day I recorded a video for my 45-year-old self, 40, speaking to a 45-year-old Sbu. Sbu lapho khona. Ngiyakufukuzela manje, ama-sacrifices that I'm going through. And that's exactly, I guess, what she was sharing right now. And Mpho, your last words, I'm going to ask you my second last question. And I just want to know, where is this business in that time, in 10 years' time?
In 10 years' time, we will probably have over 5 branches open. Like, we are going to be...
Okay. Let's go back on the vocabulary. Let's remove that probably. Let's go again.
Okay, we will have definitely over 5 branches open. Like, we are going to be doing the most. Because already, like, Noktolama DM, people from Durban are asking us, guys, isalon nivula nimpele Durban, that is fungenza. We had someone from a different country asking us, ngamalokwe to 3 DM. So in 10 years' time, in 2030, we will be worldwide.
I like that. I like the fact that you're saying it with so much conviction. Now, I want you to look at yourself in the same camera. You're looking at a person who's watching this 10 years from today. I'm going to send you guys the video. Yes. We'll all be 10 years older.
Yes.
You'll also be 10 years older. So I'd like for you, she will be 21, by the way.
Yes.
Speak to that person 10 years from today.
Girl, right now we are hustling, we are working hard. Right now we are not sleeping. Right now the only thing we're getting is 2 hours of sleep, and that's okay. That's okay, because right now we know what we want, we know where we want to be, we know where we are going, we are determined, and we got this. We are going to do this because we are the gal.
And where do you get the confidence from? Because I'm under guys, yes? And I came in here and I felt a different type of energy. Like nothing niyazithemba, niyayazi lento eniyenzayo, and then niyazithanda, you're jolly, you're smiling. I can only imagine what type of a beautiful salon this is going to be. What do you get that confidence from?
I think we get it from each other, Kenzie included. You know, we like siyabona ukuthi okay namhlanje maybe akafile right uLerato bese ngiyasho ukuthi girl bona we got this let's, you know. So I think we get it from each other and we get it from our mom.
Oh, she's here as well.
Mom is a superstar.
Come to the camera. Just guys, here's the real staring. Nabayiqala le salon nama dreadlocks. I mean, what made you? Did you believe ukuthi izoba lapha khona? I know isaqala, but did you believe ukuthi in 3 years later bazobe basayipusha or bocabanga ukuthi hayi laba bayabheda?
Yes.
Sicela usondele kancane bakhona ukubona.
Yazini, hayi bengabelieve ukuthi like mhlambe today izoba la. Hayi yazini bengekho like serious ngabo but manje hayi ngiyabona ukuthi hayi serious bayasebenza and basebenza kanzima. Yeah.
How ba khodisa nelbana baba jong?
Ha nelbana ba right wait. What's abana baba like on and off but I inisibana bane banhlopha. Yeah.
And then ngiyabona last bone ibile ngari hlalifile obaphala.
Hayi oyena ke clever hambi. Ke clever.
Galebo haholo.
Galebo ile le rona.
Modimo hlono lo fatshe.
Ke lebo hlangwanisa.
Oh man. Ah, that was so incredible. It's so awesome to meet the head of the Santos sisters. The younger one, 11 years old, and the elderly ones that are pushing this entrepreneurship journey, and obviously the main one that gave birth to these amazing souls. As we wrap it up, what would you like to say lastly to other South African youth out there, or even just young people all across the world? Let me say hustlers all across the world, because not only young people that watch the channel.
I just want to say, first of all, we got this, guys. All of us, we got this, because I know sometimes even myself, no doubt, I know, and self-doubt it's poison, guys. It's very, very poisonous. That's why I'm very lucky to have Usiswam, because we always encourage each other and push each other. But if you don't have anyone, you're literally depending on yourself for motivation. If you don't motivate yourself, and if you're not motivated, feel motivated, DJ Sbu you can do this, you know, ikala within. So and feel motivated. So guys, just start. You know, like they both said, just start. You have nothing to lose. Everything in life is a risk. You looking for a job, that's a risk. You're not guaranteed to get the job. You're not guaranteed to have that job for the rest of your life. So starting a business is a risk, but life is all about taking risks. And you're not gonna see the benefits if you literally don't try it.
Oh man, that is amazing. And then maybe lastly, what would you like to say, your last words?
Before I say anything, guys, shout out to my lawyer for plugging the girls. We've been at Massive Metro.
Oh, my lawyer from Massive Sbu.
Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
He plugged us. Earlier, just before lockdown, I think. Yeah.
Oh, you had an interview?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for visiting us.
Thank you so much for having us. And then, I mean, in closing, I think we've given great advice. So it's up to you guys, honestly. Like, akekho umuntu ozokupusha, akekho umuntu ozokfoster. If ungazimiselanga, if ungafuna ukuqala, that's literally on you. So just try, guys. Try. It can take you really, really far.
They're both definitely correct. You don't even have to try. You got to do it. Try is actually the right word to use for abantu abasabayo. Ungasabi mntanse kaqala. This is where we are. You've seen what has happened. The world can just change like this. I mean, I'm musicians. We are too about social media, but arrogant. This happened, and it humbled a lot of people. Not only just us musicians, but it just said, guys, it could all just end like this. So hey, especially us in our black community, let's start focusing on creating wealth. That's what I'm preaching. I'm preaching you guys to own your own companies. I'm preaching you guys to create wealth for your children and their children's children. Let everybody else focus on teaching other things. I just want to teach you how to make money, how to be wealthy, how the black community can get ourselves out of this entire mess that we are all in. The only way is by us selling to one another, making money off of each other. The solutions is not jobs. Yes, but the answer to all of this mess for all of us guys is to create passive income, is to create wealth, and it's for us as a black community to look after one another and support each other. So thank you very much. I wish you guys all the best with your hustle. This has been the Hustlers Corner, and congratulations congratulations for the 20,000.
Thank you.
It's been incredible, man. I love you guys and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
By the way, before I go, Mia, I don't like being slack. I can see she's trying to wave. She wants to say something. I don't know. And I come say bye-bye to the people. How? You can't just say not Valelisa. You must say bye-bye to them. And I say bye-bye.
Bye, and shout out to Handcrafted Marley Locks.
You're pushing. And then I heard you say something about, you kept on saying Mvelo. Who's Mvelo? What is Mvelo?
Oh, you know, they've done non-Mvelo. Lindy were on Scandal. She looks really great in those.
Oh, they did her hair?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Did you guys do her?
Yes, we did.
That's incredible.
And the accessories, they were looking bomb.
Can you see, guys, what I mean when I say expose your children to entrepreneurship? She's not even aware that she already has skills of pushing. She's probably did it consciously, I don't know. But the fact that she can add value on her sister's business, it means she can see what camera celebrity like her. And that's what business is all about. It's about the family coming together and supporting the same cause. Thank you very much. We love you, ne?
Thanks.
Bye-bye. That's dope.
Hi, my name is Lerato Santos and I am the co-founder of Handcrafted Marley Locks.
Hi guys, Libiso Laka Mpho Santos and I'm a co-founder of Handcrafted Marley Locks.
We would like to thank 360 Global Solutions for hooking us up with the 20K to help us out with our business.
I would firstly like to thank 360 Global Solutions for hooking us up with the 20K. We really will put it to great use and it will help boost our business.
Hello everyone, we are the Santos family and we have just been hustled by DJ Sbu on the Hustlers Corner.